I wonder if there's any way I can flip him myself.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Okay. I mean, I guess that works. Bolt scale. We actually needed that for some stuff.
There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Blue Chronos with that 66. Thank you, dude.
Take each trial as it comes.
A fine display of skill.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen. Splendid. Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
Thank goodness someone has a hand to lend.
1 second.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Yes. Super ought. Will I be playing the Final Fantasy XIV expansion? I will. I'm planning on it, yep.
This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my love beyond the rift.
Now that is a surprise.
Can you save someone with red eyes? Absolutely you can. You can save their soul. What about the Final Fantasy XVI DLC? I don't know yet. I'm gonna be honest.
Blue with cold.
I've been thinking about this a lot lately. I haven't played every Final Fantasy. Let me make that clear. I haven't played every Final Fantasy. I think Final Fantasy 16 or 15 is my least favorite Final Fantasy. I think Final Fantasy 16, 16, 15, 16, 16, 15, 16. The most recent one, 16. Yeah, it just didn't do it for me, man.
If we must,
like,
let's finish this quickly.
I wasn't a huge fan of the world.
Understood.
I wasn't a huge fan. Like, some of the characters were really cool, but there were a lot that just kind of were there.
I will protect you.
No. 15 I loved. 15 was the one with the car that flew, right? That one I loved. That one made me, spoilers, that one made me like cry like a baby at the end. Oh my god. 15 like destroyed me. Like that's one of the few games that I don't know if I can play again. Because like, oh my lord, dude. That ending, just thinking about that ending gets me like, yeah. Oh my god. But 16, yeah, I'm talking about 16. 16 was probably one of my least favorite Final Fantasies. Like, from the way that they changed the combat system to the more actiony feel, to the just the story and world and characters, I don't feel like really living up to snuff from their previous entries. From the itemization being just so much worse than their previous, like there were so many things about it. It didn't really feel like a Final Fantasy game to me. It felt like almost a more kind of generic action game.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned.
And yeah, I don't know. I never really got in. I never really got into it. So it's interesting because you say like, will you play the Final Fantasy 16 DLC? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. It's weird to me because Final Fantasy 16 was a Final Fantasy where I just didn't care about side content. And I mean, as you can see with Rebirth, like I love side content. I love loving side content.
Master.
So for it to just be like a non-thing in 16 was kind of weird.
You've done it. These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
Boom. Beautiful. Did you ever play 15 with all the DLCs? No. Nope. I never played Final Fantasy 15 with the DLCs.
Feast your eyes on this.
Congrats on your Twitch birthday. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was superb, Arisen.
Oh, no. I'm glad we played Final Fantasy 16. I mean, it was a fine game. It just was not my favorite Final Fantasy, is all.
This should be abused.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fine game. It's not a bad game. No, fine. I have to give 9 a try? Me too. I've never played Final Fantasy 9.
This
I played 8 and 10.
bombardment shall leave nothing standing.
Huh. Oh, that was because 7, 8, 9?
Such foes with my hands tied behind my
Okay,
back.
that makes sense.
Shall I give it a try?
Right you are.
Dunk.
Surely this is a jest. All that effort for so little gain?
Rarely have I felt so empty.
Grinch the Boomer says Starbound was so good.
Nani?
I mean, yeah, it was. We just calling out games we like? I mean, that's cool. But we can do that. Do you remember streaming it? Starbound? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm wanting to I'm gonna introduce Starbound to my kid Rowan next when we're done with Terraria. Oh damn. Oh damn. I totally thought this was gonna uh-oh.
Can we really
I went way too far.
to carry more?
Oh, if we could pause that, please. Thank you, chat. Okay, can we go this way, maybe? Starbound was the first game I saw Cohh streaming. That's how I discovered this semi-bald human machine. Love it. I think we might be able to finagle this.
So suddenly and so utterly. It is a frightful thing.
It seems the world is to be brought to an end.
Going up this way.
We cannot allow this to come to pass.
I think that's the path, like right there. Yeah, dude, perfect. Okay, great. Do you think of recording your games with your kids to put onto YouTube Kids? No. I don't want to make content with my kids because I don't feel they're at an age where they would fundamentally understand what's going on. So, yeah, to be honest, I've
got a good feeling about this
I
one.
see a lot of like a lot of the channels my kids watch are like 2, 3, and 4-year-olds, and I look at that stuff and I'm just like, that is, I mean, you're making your kid famous,
Well,
and your
now,
kid doesn't even
whatever
understand what
brings you
fame
here?
is.
These are
Like,
perilous
that's
times to be
it's
wandering
awkward
about.
and weird in my opinion. We don't like our kids watching other kids. Like, yeah, it's not good. Are they watching Skibbity Toilet? Oh, my son Rowan can sing every lyric to the Skibbity song. Yeah. He's like actually phonetically made the whole thing make sense in his head. It's wild. Yeah. It's wild. It's pretty good. For 7, not bad. Not bad. Okay.
You'd have us evacuate with the encampment? I am touched by your kindness, friend, but we'll manage on our own. I couldn't bear to be pressed in among those crowds.
Okay. You'll just...
Now, I'll hear none of that. I'll see you to safety, my dear, come hell or high water.
Thanks, Mr. Monty.
Besides, I should hope this good soul has earned your trust by now. Helped me out of a tight spot on more than one occasion, if you'll recall.
What did the buffalo say to his kid when he
After
dropped
all
him
that
off at school?
goodwill and
Or
the long trek
college?
out here to warn us, we'd seem mighty ungrateful, turning our back on another helping hand extended only in kindness.
Bye, son. Love it. Okay.
Oh, very well, my love, if you insist. It seems we'll be accepting your offer after all, friend. Would you be so kind as to escort us to our destination?
Yes.
Let
So
us see
today's
our
your
charges to the
11th year on
encampment.
Twitch. What game
Be
did you play and
mindful.
how did the stream
The
go?
path seems much changed since last we walked it. That was certainly worthwhile.
You mean 11 years ago or right now? Because I'm kind of still doing that. I'm kind of still doing the stream today. But, yeah. Oh, Nurgic, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you. Did we finish the daily dad jokes? I did the daily dad jokes until chat essentially rebelled against me. Understandable.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here.
Oh, my
during
first day?
travels beyond the
Oh, I remember my first... Yeah, my first game was
Right,
Defiance.
the scales are about.
Fire's fury shan't be evaded against this foe.
Yep, that was the first game I ever streamed as a streamer.
Should be a rude shock for our foes when you pinch their lead. 12 months to fail.
The MMO? Yeah.
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
Can we just go down and across for this? Yeah, we totally can. Okay. Well, as long as they follow us, we need to be careful about that.
On my way.
We're going to try this. They should be able to get down. Touchdown the Clown says, I was here for the Defiance stream. Watching you convinced me to buy the game. Awesome, dude.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
That's good to hear. You need to carry the old guy? I don't think so. Is your first stream ever on YouTube? No. My first bit on Twitch is not on YouTube. I didn't have a YouTube guy for years, and all my Twitch VODs got deleted during the DMCA apocalypse, so. The DMC apocalypse. Remember when Cohh wasn't a streamer? I do, says Dean. I don't. So, you got me there. Speaking of young Cohh, when is the next Deus Ex playthrough? You know, when they announce the next one. Thank you, Embracer. Saber Interactive recently left Embracer. And I think the CEO of Saber, one of the higher ups at Saber, did an interview recently. And they said, you know, I feel like Embracer gets a target on its back these days. He kind of insinuated that he thought it was kind of unfair. And I remember, and I read that and I went, you know what? No. Like, it's entirely fair. It's 100% fair that gamers can be angry that Embracer busted onto the scene, bought up millions and millions of dollars of game dev studios. Then, as everything fell apart due to their poor decisions, made it very clear that they don't care about gaming at all, and then continued their slow downfall. And it's like, you're gonna tell me that they don't deserve a target on their back for that? Like, they don't deserve flack for that? That's what you're actually gonna say? Like, because in my opinion, that's bullshit. That's actual bullshit. And I think Embracer deserves every single modicum of frustration and anger sent its way, because, like, they tried to bust into the gaming scene and just make a whole bunch of money off of us, and they screwed up completely, and they literally have put gaming back for years. And then after screwing up the game dev community, has the audacity to publicly say, we are beholden to our shareholders, and that's the only thing we care about. Just want to make that perfectly clear. And it's like, well, I'm glad you made that perfectly clear. Let me make this perfectly clear. you. And now that we're perfectly clear with each other, please get out of the gaming sphere and never come back. Because you've kind of really screwed things up here. And we'd all appreciate it if you could
Well, here we are.
get out. Thank you.
How long before the evacuation
So anyway, that
begins,
was
I
my
wonder?
thoughts when I read the Embracer guy saying that. I was kind of like, huh, no, like that's no. And to be clear, I'm not talking about any of the companies under Embracer. I'm talking about the faceless, money-grubbing umbrella corporation. That's the people under Embracer are still kicking ass. In fact, I've talked to some people that are still working in companies under Embracer, and they don't like the environment, but they love their team and they're passionate about what they do. And it's just like, like God, I want you to succeed.
Would you find
yeah.
Sir Ernesto
They're still
and
there.
tell him we've arrived? Let him know that we'll wait here till the time comes.
Umbrella, I know, right? Cool. I found you during Twitch during Titanfall beta. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
Oh, well, no, the thing about Embracer is that when they started buying up all those companies, like they absolutely did it to make money. No question. I mean, they're a venture, they're a giant money firm. That's what they do. They're there to make money. But the thing is they made it very, when a company like that goes around
Sir,
buying up all those
I implore you
IPs to make money,
reconsider. Surely you can see that the situation is dire.
you would think that they would buy all these dev studios to give them the resources to make products that make money. Right? Like that, the whole thinking was that Embracer was soaking up all these companies to either have them make their IPs or at least absorb their IPs to make good versions of the new games. You know, like you don't buy a company just to shut it down, unless of course it's a competition thing, which it wasn't in this case. So I think that people were right for initially cheering Embracer, because they were giving a lot of resources to dev companies that wouldn't normally have them to make their games. But I think that when they tried to outbusiness themselves with that deal and the whole thing fell apart, and all of a sudden, like the snake's head came out of the bush, it's kind of like, oh. So there is a level of we should have seen it coming. But I feel like there's also a significant level of they could have been the chosen ones and made their money. Like there's a part of this puzzle where it's like, if they had done it right, we would still be cheering for them. If that makes sense. So, it's that kind of thing. It's standard venture capital strategy. Consolidate, make money, then sell off for profit. We are just a naive industry that had hope left. See, I don't think that doesn't really, like, game dev is more of a shotgun thing. It's not a sniper thing. Like, there's not a lot of advantageousness from, like, reducing the competition. Like, it's one thing if you make, like, a specific product and other companies competing with you make your product sell significantly less. That's not really the way it works in game dev. Like, just because Power World made $6 billion, $70 billion, does not mean the next major survival game will be not as popular. It might if they release the day after Power World, but I mean, the second, like the amount of time will go by when people are done with Power World and they're ready for the next thing, So it's not like game dev is quite as, I make this specific part so this specific expensive aircraft can fly. This other company started doing it, so I'm going to buy them and shut them down so I can keep selling my product at 10 times the markup. It's not that situation. It's not how it works. So,
How many
it's
times
different.
must I
Very
say
different.
it? I'll not be ordered about. Not by ye, not by anyone. Now bugger off and leave me alone.
Wow.
A treasure chest. My mistake. It is merely another spot for gathering.
Ah, good. You're
Interesting.
back. I'm afraid there's another matter for which I must beg your assistance.
Hey, why, thank you, Azrael Kai. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the highlighted message as well. Very cool, you. Thank you.
It concerns the fellow I was just speaking with. Sir Lamond, his name is.
The man's something of a regular at our hot springs.
He is. He's a drunk that likes baths. I understand and appreciate him.
I sought him out to tell him of the evacuation, but he has flatly refused to join us.
So 11 years, were you around when it was Justin TV? No. No, I'm one of the oldest streamers on the platform that was not on Justin TV. Yep. So, like, I started very, very shortly after the transition. Mm-hmm.
I must confess, I'm at a loss as to how I might convince him.
Have you tried Rise of the Ronin? No, it's one of the next games we're going to be playing.
Could I prevail upon you to try your hand? At this point, he thinks anything I say will fall on deaf ears.
Track is Dark. Funny enough, one of the reasons I joined them was to hopefully make it as much about gaming as possible. I will say that it has shifted more towards the tech side, which kind of makes sense. But yeah, we're doing what we can. Hey there, I received a message on Discord from an account named Cohh. Is that you? Nope. The only person I am on Discord is CohhCarnage, exactly like it is on Twitch. If you ever get a message from somebody that is not CohhCarnage, it is not me. And I hate to say it, but there's lots of people spoofing my name on Discord, especially if you go in Discord, Discords of friends and people we play with. I get reports on that like every couple days. It sucks. So yeah.
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. It would be reassuring to have his aid. Shall
Now,
we speak with him?
We saved Sir Lamond from the dragon.
So.
Just saying. So he better be pretty happy about this.
Might I prevail upon you to speak, Sir Lamond? What I say is like to fall on deaf ears.
Lo, a ballista. 'Tis not how we use them.
So I guess, yeah, okay, this is all
But
connected.
when
So
that
did he
counts.
actually go all the way to the
I
hot
imagine
spring?
it would be most beneficial in combat.
I saw him walk this way, but I didn't see where he walked to.
Dead on my feet after today's training.
Congrats on the 11 years. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
By the way, I really do appreciate all the people that are still like talking about the stuff we were just talking about respectfully and like having discussions in chat. You guys are the real MVP, and I do this for you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
You guys give me like faith in humanity in this channel. Cavo X says, speaking of daily dad jokes, sometimes I tell dad jokes and he laughs. It's all about the delivery of the punchline to nail it. The meta
Applause,
dad joke,
please.
much love from Kivo with a $10 tip to Monty. Thank you so much, buddy. It's all about delivery. Agreed, Kismar. Agreed. I've been playing Cohh's Attention. Is Cohh close to the end game? Oh, this is the end game. The world got destroyed. So, you know, there's that. Sorry. Oh, this guy. Here we go.
Fancy meeting you here, cuz. Did you want something? Not this again. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Not even you.
I want to do the top one. I want to do the top one. Because I like them. Damn it, Hippie 80. Why do you do stuff like this? Why do you say stuff like that? Because see, now every time I look at this guy, I'm going to think. Like. Damn it. Anyway. All right. Request a guard for Smith and his wife.
Oh, bollocks. Course you'd make a decent request like that. Aye, fine. I'll do it. Seeing as you're the one asking.
Damn it.
Can't say I'll be glad to leave this place behind, but you've my word. I'll get them to safety.
Sir
Thanks,
Lamond
buddy.
shall be a boon to the evacuation effort.
Dude, look at this guy.
Let us inform Sir Ernesto of our success.
Oh, you are such a chungus.
Right you are.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
I frickin' bet you would. Look at you. You're a glorious specimen. Okay. I don't want you, though. That looks badass. Yeah, that mace. The fire mace sucks, though. Isn't the fire mace an early weapon? Which is weird, because his armor looks endgame, but I think that fire mace is, like, mid to early game.
There's something written here.
Isn't it?
Shall we take a closer look?
Okay. Murder him and take his gear? I don't think that's how that works. Unfortunately.
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like.
Hey, Oni King. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it, man.
A ballista is a ranged
Also, I
weapon.
love your Kovatar.
I cannot thank you enough for all you've done.
Aw.
We shall fare much better on the road with Sir Lamond's arm to defend us. 'Twill be slow going, mind. We have wounded whom we must accommodate. Yet, come what may, I swear to see them all to safe harbor.
Great!
The people of Volcanic Island are evacuated.
Okay.
May they make it through the impending chaos intact.
Awesome. All right,
knew it
so
to be so.
we are done here. So we're back to the main quest. Okay, so Chad was telling me the two important things I had to get were this area, which I think we just did, and this area, which is done. Do we have more? Oh, now it's time to go say hi to the giant? Okay. I was going to say, I think we have more here. Oh, you're saying we have to evacuate the excavation as well. Thank you. We will do that right now. Perfect.
Peaceful here, isn't it? A brief respite is naught to decry.
Thanks, chat. Is it night? Oh, I guess undead and stuff are just out all the time now, aren't they? Huh. Crazy. Oh. One second.
Phantasm sighted!
One
Nope.
cannot be too careful.
Big whiff.
You have my protection.
Get him, girl. Jin, are you casting Meteor? Jin! It's a freaking half-dead wisp! You got him! Alright. Okay.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
It's all about
I'm
sending
sure
a
there's still
message.
room for improvement.
Yes. All about sending a message. Overkill? Better than underkill. Akuzil, thank you for the Prime sub, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Jin is all about democracy. Oh, we need to play Helldivers. Dude, so much cool stuff has been added to Helldivers. Oh my god, man. We're going to go back. It's going to be like a different game. I need more time in that game. It is
Materials such as this
Required.
can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
I think he's in lava. You know, you come with me.